And I'm going to say this, eBlack, and I'm going to say this in love. And I hope that your followers, your viewers, the people who are watching you respect what I'm saying. I don't give a fuck. Hear me out.
Okay.
First of all, this whole mental illness thing is played out.
Yeah, no problem. So you heard it. A woman had a schizophrenic episode. To be even more detailed about it, um, she ended up getting arrested, handcuffed, put into a back of a car. The police state that she kicked out the door, and then she fell, bumped her head, and was in a coma for 4 days. Now, are we still, when I talk about defunding the police, this is kind of the situation that I'm talking about. This is about, why is this person who's suffering from a mental issue going to jail? Chaotic?
Sir, you're speaking to an individual who has a master's degree in special education,
Mm-hmm.
who has worked in the mental health field,
Okay.
a person who has worked in the Black community previously as a probation officer and as a school teacher. You're talking to someone who has fraternal ties um, with volunteering with Blacks. And I'm going to say this, eBlack, and I'm going to say this in love. And I hope that your followers, your viewers, the people who are watching you respect what I'm saying. I don't give a fuck. Hear me out.
Okay.
First of all, this whole mental illness thing is played out.
Oh, really?
Everybody has a mother effing mental illness now. Oh, they resisted arrest. Oh, they're schizophrenic. Oh, they resisted arrest. Well, they're bipolar. Sir, when you tell people that they're mentally ill over and over, it gives them justification in acting like a fool. We live in a first world society. We live in a first world society, my good sir.
Mm-hmm.
We live in a society that has an abundance of resources. We live in a society that has an abundance of opportunities. And if degenerates cannot figure out how to survive and make it in this society, fuck them. Are we cussing over here tonight?
Yeah, we can cuss.
Okay. Forget them. Now, again, we don't really know what was wrong with that girl.
Her parents stated that she had a schizophrenic episode.
Sir,
Now, I with your mental health background, you do understand about mania.
Sir,
You knew, okay?
Sir.
So I just want to make sure we're doing this
Sir.
clinically right.
Sir, I worked in the mental health field.
Okay.
I can tell you that 95% of the people that I dealt with were bullshitting. Now, maybe 5% of them were really mentally ill. But 95% of the people, which is hundreds of people I've dealt with, are bullshit. They're finagling the system. Finagle. Or as you niggers like to say, finessing. Sir, we are going into a different age of civilization. And we have to separate ourselves from this degenerate behavior. The bitch was acting a fool. Period. Point blank. She's been told all her life that she has schizophrenia. Some made up bullshit. Let's be honest. Mm-hmm. She's been told all her life that she has a condition And here goes the thing. Why do I have to deal with that as a person?
Yes.
As a police officer, as a teacher, as her neighbor? Fuck her. There are a lot of people who supposedly have schizophrenia. They work fine in society. Why do we have to constantly give excuses for people claiming to have some sort of mental illness? I'm tired of it. Fuck them. I work in this field, sir.
Okay.
I'm tired of
All right. I've heard enough. Okay, first of all,
get the floor. Go ahead.
as a person who's directly dealt with people who have depression and schizophrenia, this is not a fake. There are episodes, but that's, say for instance, you're right. How about we just play the fact that, what if this was a true to life schizophrenic episode? So let's play that card rather than playing the card that she may be faking it, because I want you to understand that these are real life situations. And the only way we can really solve these things, like figuring out why an EMS was not called instead of the sheriffs, who are unequipped to handle a person in mental disorder. Put them on a gurney, give them some sedatives, calm them down, talk to them. See, these are things that we don't talk about in our community. These are things that we don't talk about in our community. And I think we have too many lazy people who do not want to dig deeper and say, you know what, if a person is having a known issue, she's prescribed drugs, she's in therapy, she's had 3 or 4 arrests for the same schizophrenic episodes, why can we not say, take away resources to allow for the policemen who want to deal with medical issues, the medical mental health team to handle that? And instead of trying to take her to jail, take her to a hospital, because most mania lasts for 3 or 4 days. What a lot of times happens is that the police officers, they put them in jail for 2 or 3 days, and the person comes out and they go right back in because they have not been treated medically. That's the conversation I'm trying to have. So I understand your point on, some people may use it for a cop out, because in our society, we all are bipolar. In our society, we all a little bit crazy. But let's try to talk about the realistic fact that a person who was in the middle of the episode, at the middle of the night, their parents have to make a call. Who do they call so that their person who they care for does not get sent home and found out to be dead by the next morning? Okay. Go ahead.
eBlack. Fuck her. Okay? LeBron James doesn't give a fuck about me or you being under 6 feet. I'm pretty sure you're about 6 feet, right? Mm-hmm. LeBron James doesn't care that Chaotic Truth is under 6 feet tall. Okay?
Hold on 1 second. Office. Now this is another police officer, Officer Faulkner.
I know who he is. I know he is.
Yes, please hit the link so we can.
Hear me out.
I would love to hear your first hand, AJ.
Okay, hear me out for a minute. Mm-hmm. Fuck her.
Fuck you, man. You wild.
Fuck her schizophrenia. Fuck her mental illness. She is a degenerate. She has inferior DNA. And why should I care about her?
Do you know how many people who have schizophrenia?
Sir, you asked me a question. Sir,
I didn't ask you a question. You actually
care. Sir. It's survival of the fittest.
Really?
LeBron James doesn't care about me. LeBron, do you care that would you ever trade places with me, LeBron? No. People are animals. And the fact of the matter is that We have to get rid of degenerate bloodlines. She comes from an inferior bloodline. So fuck her. Because if it was a fucking man, nobody would care. Black or white. I don't care that this woman has schizophrenia. I don't care about her history. She should not be here. I believe in eugenics. Period, point blank.